Well, I'm out in my cigar garden, but I made a stop by Stonehound Brewing Company today. Howdy, howdy, all you beer lovers, and welcome to the next edition of McCall's Flask. I'm out here in my cigar garden, and we went a short little drive east of Traverse City over to Acme, Michigan, to Stonehound Brewery, and we've done some really nice videos over there. Thoroughly enjoy the atmosphere they got. When I was there was half a dozen 10 people out on their outside seating in their little beer garden. It was really nice to see that, and greeted very well by a fantastic beer tender. As soon as I walked in the door, he said hello in a very enthusiastic way, and I really liked that. And I was looking over the beers, and what's really cool over there, they try to get the local feel. So they'll name... Those are sandhill cranes, if you can pick that up. So I've got some sandhill cranes that flew nearby, and they were cackling. Oh my goodness gracious, that's fantastic! They're still going after it. Wow, I hope the microphone picked that up. I'm a bird lover. I'm a large bird lover. I have seen sandhill cranes close up. I've listened to their mating call, which gives you my feeling is what would the dinosaurs sounded like, because they are part of the fossil record. So they have been around for millions of years, which is phenomenal. So, all right, back to the beer. So Stonehound, I liked his enthusiasm. He was glad to have me in. He allowed me to pick, look over the beer list and all that. And he offered me taste, and I chose not to do that, because then that takes away from my evaluation of their beer. So the cool thing that they do is they find names that have local significance. The Beardus Triangle is one of them. They just, the bicycle trail, tart trail kind of thing. And it's, I like what they do that. So the name of the beer, and this is not a growler, all right? This is not a growler. This is a howler. This is a smaller version. It's only 32 ounces instead of the standard 64 to make a growler. So this is a smaller version. It only holds 2.5 beers. And that's fine. And the name of this one, it's Sand Lake Number 5. Okay, so a little further east of Acme, heading towards Kalkaska, there is what is called Sand Lake's Quiet Area. And it's 5 different lakes really close by. And they all have their own little uniqueness to them. And it's a park you have to walk in. So, and if you want to carry a canoe or a kayak, you got to carry it in. They've got a nice little parking area over there, but it's a short little walk depending on which lake you go to, and you can hit all 5 lakes in a short little hike. So it's kind of neat. So this is Sand Lake Number 5, and it's an IPA. He says the alcohol is 6.6. IBUs are somewhere around 55. So that's what we're expecting. So other than that, that's all the questions. I didn't go on their website. I didn't get anything of that sort. So perfect beer to have. And right now it's in the evening, so I'm actually having a beer before to end the evening. And then being out in the cigar garden, you can tell I've been smoking this one a while. It's a brick house. I've had these cigars before. I've done reviews on these cigars. This one's a nice medium bodied, and I I've been enjoying this. It's a nice smoke. It's about, when you think of a cigar smoke, it's you want it to last about an hour, and I'm into that hour kind of thing. So let's get a nice little hit. We're going to do the bottle caps. I brought my glass of bottle caps out here, so we'll get them a little mixed up, because we're going to give you from 1 to 5 on the bottle caps on this one. Today's glass, it's one of my go-tos. The old Traverse City Microbrew and Music Festival, that probably would have been going on, let's say, this right around this weekend. All that it was always in the end of August, kind of in the summer, and we do miss having that festival here in town, but things change, can't have them all the time. All right, let's get to the beer. Let's put the glass down. We're going to pop the top, but we're going to see if we can get a fizz. Small little fizz there. Now, compared to the growler that I had last video, I could probably pour this one a little bit better, because it's only a 32 ounce. Not all breweries give you the sizes when it comes to growlers. Probably most of them are just going to have a growler, and a few will have little howlers. I like the howler being if I'm not going to share, because a couple beers in it. And that's perfect, so that way it doesn't go to waste. And when you get a growler or howler, you're supposed to actually drink it that day, it's because the top's not on, it's on tight, but a little bit of the carbonation will slowly fade out. That's just the nature of the beast. All right, look at this. Talk about hazy. Wow. It's almost got a brown color out here, but wheat, definitely a wheat look to it. Can't see through it at all. I do really looking forward to this. All right, you've gone to your beer fridge, guys. Cheers. And see what she smells like. Ooh, pineapple. No. Grapefruit. Yes, grapefruit. Big time grapefruit. Now the head is gone. I'm not sure if that's because it's been in the growler and maybe it'll slowly leaking out, but I'm not concerned about that at all. I got a full glass, full pint. Yes, grapefruit. Big, strong grapefruit. No orange, anything of that sort. And it's very dominant in my nose. Alrighty. Let's take it to our lips, and let's see what we get in this beautiful beer. Phenomenal. The grapefruit is taken over. Again, we like the growler. It's not like a can. I can pour a little more from this howler here. All right. So grapefruit is the dominant. My dryness in the mouth, I'm going to give it the combination of the IBUs of 55 on the hop level, bitterness level, and the alcohol level. And the alcohol it's all over my tongue. It's dried my tongue out quite a bit. Grapefruit. My mouth is full. Let's take another sip. Let's do another sip. I think this is a great IPA. Sand Lake number 5 from Stonehound Brewing Company. Really like it. For me, it's not an overpowering, it's not a hop head IPA. Again, a hazy. Got that straw color to it. It's got a lot of body, a lot of flavor. It's not overly, let's say, drying out my mouth, so it's definitely not a hophead beer. Really a good flavor, and because of the grapefruitness, it gives it that tropical flavor. So I do like it. So again, get the bottle caps out, and again, so as I evaluate it, one is it's a terrible beer. I don't want you ever to drink it. Don't even make an attempt. 5 is I think it's a really good beer, that kind of thing. So, all right. So, Sand Lake number 5 at Stonehound Brewing, Acme, Michigan, a little bit east of Traverse City. So, there's the 1, 2, 3, 4, and I'm going to give this a 5 because I think it's beautiful. I think you would enjoy it. I think you need to get over there. You need to, whether you're having it out in their outside beer garden setting or inside, grab a growler. Sand Lake number 5. Hope you noticed when I was up at Beards, I did have to buy a hat. What a really cool hat. So, and I didn't mind adding this to my hats. So, from the old Traverse City Microbrew and Music Festival, I wish we were still around, but that's all right. You know, if you're going to have a beer, please make sure you have a good one. Got to get one more hit off the cigar. I'm going to enjoy this entire howler out here in my cigar garden. Hope you've had a chance to subscribe. Hope you've hit the like button. Here's to you, everyone. Have a great day. Have a great beer.